Welcome in, everyone. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. And today I wanted to bring in a Smite2 Jungler guide, or Jungle guide, whatever you want to call it. There's really not that many out there, even though Smite2 is about to go free to play in January. So I wanted to get in here, show you. This is a straight beginning. Like, this is from beginner to just like in higher level lobbies. I wanted to show you what you need to do, what you build, what you level, who to play, like all that. Like from the beginning. If you're a brand new player and you want to get good in jungle, watch this video. I'm going to go over everybody, who you should play in the jungle, who you shouldn't play, and how you should play them, what levels, all that. All that good jazz. I'm going to go over everything. It's going to be, I think, kind of a long video because I'm going to go through, like, over every gods, like, all the gods you should play in the jungle, and then all the gods you should, like, what's the word? How you should level them, where you find builds, what you should build, like, all that good stuff. So, I mean, might as well start off with all the gods, if I'm being honest. So, well, I'm in the middle of the screen right now. Also, I'm kind of like phasing in and out, unfortunately. Okay, now we're looking at the gods here. Now, these are all the, if you go to filter and you filter by jungle, these are the gods that it gives you. Do not play all these. There are certain few you should play. They're trying to mislead you a little bit with some of these. There are some that you shouldn't play at all. If you're, especially if you're brand new, you can play them if you get better. Do not play these if you're brand new. I'm telling you. Like, Athena, Danza, Herc, Mordred, Odin. Do not play those. Do not touch them. If you're brand new, I would not suggest touching them. Unless you like that god. You know what? I mean, you can make anything work in Smite 2. But the ones I would suggest are Fenrir, Loki, Thor, Thanatos, Susano, and Nim. Those are junglers or assassins in Smite 1. They honestly just feel the best in Smite 2. That's how it's probably always going to be. There's a new one coming out in like next week. My favorite and my main, but she's not in the game yet. So these are the ones we're going to have to talk about. So honestly, there are 3 that I would suggest beginners start with. I know, like, I just suggested what you should play, but if you're brand spanking new, you should play these 3 gods, in my opinion. So, Fenrir, you should start off with Fenrir. Fenrir's one of them. Loki's one of them. And then Thor's one of them. I think these 3 are super good and super easy to learn the game and the character on. So, those are probably the best 3. There's a bunch of different stuff that you can do, like what maybe you just make. You like Susano, man. I think Susano looks cool. Yeah, I like his Radiant skin. I'm gonna play him. I'm gonna teach you how to play him. So I'm gonna hop in the like jungle practice with all these gods to show you exactly what you need to level on each and every one of them. Explain their abilities, explain their kits, and how you should play them. And then after that, I'm going to show you how you should jungle in like just regular conquest games. That's how we're gonna do this. So let me go ahead and hop in a jungle practice with these. I'm gonna do editing, hopefully. Where's jungle practice? There it is. Okay, so the first person we are gonna start, honestly, we're just gonna go down the list. I said not to worry about Athena, Danza, Hercules, Mordred, and Odin. No, I wouldn't worry about those guys right now. I know it says you can jungle with them, but I personally wouldn't, especially if you're brand new. But we're going to start off with Fenrir. We're just going to go with his base skin. He has a few other skins that I have. I don't have this skin, unfortunately, but we're just going to go base Fenrir. And devourer of spirits. Okay, so we don't have to worry about builds. I'll tell you all about builds later. Right now, I'm just teaching you what to level, what you should level, and exactly like how you should play depending on what you should level. Okay. Well, I'll tell you about relics later as well when I get in the game. So, I forgot the level. I think it's tab. Okay, yeah. So, Fenrir, at level 1, you're going to be level 1 when you start off in Conquest. You always start with your 3. Like, I don't care, like, you used to start with your 1, But you start with, okay, my controls are messed up. This is gonna be 1, 2, 3, and 4 for you. My controls are messed up. Do not mind me. So, you always start with your 3. It used to be your 1 in Smite 1, but now it has switched over to 3. So, what your 3 is just a basic brutalize. I should probably, let me go ahead and do, I have it on Instacast, which is why you can't see the things. Let me go ahead and turn that off. Controls. Where's it at? Oh, instant. Okay, we're gonna go to the normal. Okay, so 3. So you have your 3. It's like pretty much a little dash, but then when you hop on them, you kind of stick on them and hit them for a few times. It scales off of strength. Fenrir is a mostly strength-based god. So that's pretty much who you're doing with. Okay, so let me like max them out there. So, there's a few things with Fenrir. The first thing you're gonna level. Okay, the first thing you're maxing out with Fenrir is your 3. You want to max out your 3 first. Now, after you max out your 3, you're gonna max out your 1, and then you're gonna max out your 2, and then you level your ultimate when you can. Whenever you can level up your ultimate, you level up your ultimate. Now, we're gonna talk about each one of them. We're gonna start off with the Unbound runes. Your runes are activated by successful basic attacks or activating abilities. You activate 5 runes on killing an enemy god. So, what do runes do? They don't really say, does it? No, it doesn't. Your runes change the way your abilities interact. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 runes. Now that I have 5 runes, savagely leap towards dealing 365. That's max. And when empowered, stun all enemies in the area. So, since 5 runes is empowered, so you're gonna, since Fenrir is empowered, oh my goodness, I killed him. Does he spawn back? Okay. You're gonna, since now that I have 5 runes and I'm empowered, your 1 now stuns. Now, look, if it resets, can I reset the abilities? Just go down to on. Okay. Okay, so now that I don't have runes, your 1 is not gonna stun. Your 1 only stuns if you have max runes. It does damage and it stuns with max runes. That's what your 1's all about. Now your 2 is an attack speed, strength, and lifesteal buff, pretty much just on your claws. And it also gives you runes. So, when you pop this, you pretty much want to pop this in between, like, before you, so you're going to pop, like, your 2, and then you're going to boom it. Boom, there you go. Boom, there you go. Easy peasy. That's how you do it. And then, so you're going to pop your 1, and then, or your 2, and then you're going to pop your 1. Boom, there you go. You kill someone. And you're usually going to, and it also gives you runes. You gain 2 runes when you do it. But your main damage source is your Brutalize. Honestly, Brutalize is super OP, if I'm being honest. Like, that's what, 500 damage, no items? Well, he's level 1, but still. No, 410 damage, no items. So, your 3 is your main damage. Your Brutalize is super duper OP. That's what you max out. You max out your 3, your 1, and then your 2. Okay? Easy peasy. Now, it hit, okay, I mean, it pretty much tells you here. Your ability has 4 times over 1.08 seconds. Gain physical and magical protections while you're hitting people. It can critically hit. I wouldn't suggest building crit. Don't think it's really that good. Maybe if you're fielding goofy, probably. And your target is revealed while channeling. Now this, Brutalize is pretty OP. It follows a lot of characters. Like, I know it follows Neath Batflip for sure, which is, I don't know, kind of fucking stupid as hell. So that's pretty much it on Brutalize. Like, I'm kind of just showing what you should do. So, the main thing you want to do, like, if you're ganking a lane, what you want to do is you probably want to jump on someone, get a stun basic, and then you're going to do some Brutalize. If that doesn't kill, that's when you pull out your big boy, your ultimate, Ragnarok. Now, what your ultimate does, you turn into this, your big boy, and then you can grab an enemy and carry them to where you want to. Like, I can toss them in the fountain and they just die. So, and then go. See, look, he's still go. I guess this counts as their time. And then also you gain magical and physical protections. You gain movement speed, all that. So you pretty much want, like, you can use your ultimate as like a getaway. Like, Fenrir is like pretty easy. You can also dash and or blink in your ultimate. Fenrir is a very like get out, get in. You know, you could do whatever you want with Fenrir. If I'm being honest, Fenrir is pretty easy to run. And that's pretty much his kit. You kind of have to play around. So that's pretty much the entire kit. You're gonna, So, boom, there you go. And then I'm tossing back in the fountain. Alright, there you go. That easy peasy. Fenrir is pretty straightforward, I'm gonna be honest. He's one of the more straightforward assassins, if I'm being honest. But I was kind of, you know, can I change the gods in the thing? I'm not for sure. I haven't really messed with jungle practice quite a bit. After this, I'm going to go in and like show you how you should play like a regular conquest game, if I'm being. So now that we did that, we're gonna go back into jungle practice once again. We're going back to the jungler tab. You know, I'm gonna go through and do all these. Hopefully I have timestamps for each one. If not, you're just gonna be lost as hell. Be like, yo, why is he going through every god? So we're gonna go through Loki. Loki's also another one that I suggest using in the beginning. But we're gonna go with the base skin. I have all the skins, just saying. I don't want to flex, but I do have all the skins. Also, sorry if I'm not like concise with my explanations. It's kind of hard. Also, this is my first YouTube video, and I kind of wanted to give a little explanation. So, Loki is kind of the same. Loki is very easy to play. Okay, you're gonna, so first off, let's start off with this. There are two ways to level Loki. If you're a returning player, you play Smite 1, like you feel like you're pretty good, or you just feel comfortable on Loki hitting his one ability, his invis. You level his one. But if you're a newer player and you don't feel comfortable hitting the one, you just feel like, well, I just missed the basic attack all the time. You level his 3. I feel like you can do either one. It's better to level the 1 if you're more comfortable. It can be harder to hit the one in certain games. I'm gonna be honest. So, newer player, you level a 3. You're gonna level your 3 to max first. Older player, you're gonna level your 1 to max first. So, older player, 1, 3, 2, level ultimate when you can. Newer player, 3, 1, 2, level your ultimate when you can. 2 is always last. Just saying, this is what I suggest as a older player. Okay. So this is pretty much Loki's combo. Loki's whole thing is invis. Like he's kind of like a sneaky guy. He's a trickster god. So the whole thing with Loki is his 1. Let's go with this passive first. Hitting enemy from behind deals bonus damage. So when you smoke an enemy in the back, you deal 88, like 88 right there. When I hit him in the front, 77. So it used to have, in Smite 1, it has this really cool effect that you knew when you were hitting him in the back. But it doesn't have that yet in Smite 2. I think it might have it here soon. I'm not for sure. But, so, 77, 88. Oh. Whoa, that was his basic attack chain. You honestly forget the basic attack chains right now. That's like way in depth. So, his 1. You turn invis. Your next basic attack deals additional damage. So, like dot damage. It does dot. If you hit a god with your thing, it does additional damage. So let's say smoke, just a regular basic. Okay. My 1, and then I hit them. Now it's doing dot damage over time. So that's the 1. You're also invis in your 1, so people cannot see you. That sometimes they can. It's just a, you know, there's a whole thing about it. So now we go on to his 2. His 2 is a decoy. Now, when your decoy is up, you count. I think it backstabs always count. I'm not for sure. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay, I think it used to be like that. So it's kind of like a damage over time. If someone's standing in it, they also get blinded, which is kind of good. Honestly, the worst out of his abilities. It's really good for clearing wave. So now we move on to his 3. Now his 3 is just a serious strike. It's going to be doing quite a bit of damage over time. So you're just going to hit 6 times over 1.5 seconds with the final hit doing the most damage. And it slows them as like, so if they're like, let's just say Ymir's like running away. I'm behind him. Oh, you're not going anywhere, Ymir. Boom, boom. That's not how you're going to do it. So, and then his ultimate. We're going to go ahead and do his ultimate. His ultimate is a leap to a enemy god. So let's say we're right here. I can leap to him and I stun him in the back. Now that sets up perfectly for like let's just say like a combo. Like it's super easy the combo with Loki. Like here, let me show you a combo right now. let me just show you the full combo. Like, boom, basic, invis, 2, and then you... So pretty much the combo is ultimate, basic, 1, basic, 2, basic, and then you 3, and that pretty much should kill just about anyone, if I'm being honest. Basic, I wish I could get them higher level, I don't know how to do it, but it's whatever. And that should kill pretty much anyone. So that's pretty much Loki's whole entire kit. Loki is a beginner-friendly god as well. Like, I suggest Loki as well. I probably could change gods in this. I'm not for sure, but I kind of have to go in and out each time. It's kind of annoying. This might get edited out. I'm not for sure. If not, I'm just going to kind of yap for a little bit while I go into the jungle practice. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. And if you're watching on YouTube, just kind of skip. Very easy. So, now we're looking at, once again, another jungle. So we did Fenrir, we did Loki, we're skipping Athena, Danza, Hercules, and Mordred. We're moving on to Nemesis. Now, Nemesis is different than all the other ones. Nemesis is different than all the other ones. She doesn't fully scale off of strength. She scales off of intelligence and strength. And that, I'm kind of yapping right now. You don't really have to worry about that. I will tell you about item builds later if you're brand new. Reduce cooldown, set level 20. Is there a way I could just... Okay, that doesn't matter. I can't. Okay, so this is how you do it. With Nim, pretty straightforward, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell you the level. So, with Nim, you are always going to level your 2 to the max. Your 2 is gonna be the first thing you max. And then it's going to be your shield you max out. And then you max out your 1. I can tell you exactly like what to level at what thing, but I feel like that'll just take way longer, if I'm being honest. When I say to level to max, you focus that ability the most. So like, you level that ability when you can. And then you level the ultimate when you can, as the last thing. So, Nim's thing is, hitting enemy with a basic reduces the target in hand power, strength, and intelligence, while increasing yours. So she pretty much steals like stacks from him. So boom, boom, I'm stealing their protections and I'm giving it to myself. So Nil is kind of like one of the tankier junglers. Well, she just is the tankier jungler, honestly. She's probably the tankiest jungler you can run right now. That's in Smite 2 at this moment, unless you run one of the warrior junglers, which I do not suggest unless you're like a returning player. So, Nim's 1, dash and a line passing through all enemies, deal 170 magic damage. So pretty much, you're just dashing. It's just a dash. So, boom, boom. That's all it is. Now, you want to try to, well, I mean, it's kind of hard to do on normal cast. So, boom, boom. You want a basic attack weave in between them. It's way easier on Instacast. You don't have to do that. I would suggest if you want to play Nim like that. So, her 2. Slashing a cone dealing 180 damage. Enemies in the center take pretty much double that damage and are slowed. So, see how the cone is here? So, if you hit them right here, 180. If you hit them in the middle, way more damage and they are slowed. So, that's all for the 2. And the shield, gain a 491 shield. This is just kind of whatever. And 7.5% max health shield for duration. This is why she's the tankiest jungler. Not only her passive, she steals power, strength, and she doesn't. That doesn't make her the tankiest jungler. This makes her the tankiest jungler. Well, I mean, kind of, because you're stealing your target's power, so they're not doing as much damage to you. But this, you get a shield, so they just don't do as much damage for you. Honestly, like whenever you're fighting, you're always spamming this. So you kind of want this on cooldown. So cooldown's really good with them. Okay, and then leads it to her ultimate. Choose a single enemy god dealing 20% of their current health as physical damage to them. Gain protections equals to the enemy with the most protections on hitting. Okay, so this is a lot. I'm gonna be honest. Don't try to read this. I'm just gonna explain it to you. You damage the enemy for a percentage of their HP. You gain protections when you ult as well, and then you gain movement speed with their ultimate. I used to do pin damage, but it doesn't look like... it doesn't look like... Oh, okay, and you reduce it. Okay, so this is a pin build. This is pin ability. So, what you do is, you make yourself faster, you do a percentage of their HP, and then they're just not as tanky because you took some of their protection. So, what you really want to do is, like, it just makes them slow, and you just kind of beat on them for a while. Okay. So, Nim's whole thing is, she's kind of get in, get out. You want to 1v1 the most with Nim, honestly. Nim is a big 1v1 god. She doesn't do as well in team fights as considered like a Loki. I mean, I guess junglers are kind of 1v1 gods. So kind of what you want to do, especially on a tanker target, you're gonna one basic, two basic dash, and then basic in between the dash, and then while all that is happening, you're gonna have your shield up. So because they're gonna be hitting you, they're just not gonna let you smoke them up like this. So shield, ultimate, basic, and then you're gonna basic attack. That's Nim. That is pretty much Nim. Man, I don't want... She's pretty much the tankier jungler. If you like playing tankier junglers, I would suggest her. Tankier characters, honestly. It could be kind of tough, if I'm being honest, to choose what jungler you like. I honestly don't even remember how I got to the point where I found my main. I loved playing that god, and I was getting on every day to play that god. And don't let anyone, like, downplay what you want to play, any of that. Alright, so we're going to go back in the jungle. Maybe I should leave Susano for last. You know what? Forget it. We'll go Susano. Okay, Susano's kind of different from all the other ones. Susano. I would suggest, if you're a newer player, then play the other ones. For right now, at least. Get a feel of the game. I would not jump in with Susano. That's just me being honest. That's just me being just straight up honest. I think you should probably try to learn the other ones first, because Susano's kind of different compared to the other ones. So, what Susano's leveling thing is, you're probably going to start with your 3, if you're in Conquest. You can start with your 3 or your 1, it doesn't matter. But you're going to max out your 1 first. Your 1's your first one you max out, and then you're going to level up your 3, and then you're going to max your 2, and then you level your ultimate when you can. Kind of like everybody else, you always kind of level up your ultimate when you can. There are certain other things like the Morgan, you don't level her ultimate when you can. So, Susano's passive. After using an ability, your next base attack will add a Storm Edge debuff stack to an enemy. At 1 to 2 stacks, enemies have reduced strength. At 3 to 4 stacks, enemies are also slowed. At 5 to 6 stacks, enemies will also take 10% increased damage. So, Susano's kind of a weird one. So, with Susano's thing, Susano's kind of like a special, like, 1 ability. So not only does he have the cone, he has the spin, and then he also has the dash, all in 1 ability. So you kind of need to, it's kind of harder to, oh wait a minute, okay, wait a minute, they changed this. Susano's 1 is always on instacast, I guess. So, kind of what you want to do is kind of basic attack cancel weave in your thing. I know that's kind of like harder to do, like it's harder to say, so this is how you do it. So basic 1, basic 2, basic 3, but you hit them. Well, it's not your 3, it's all the same ability. So let me rephrase this. Basic 1, basic 1, basic 1. So that's what you're gonna do. That's pretty much the combo for Susano. That's the whole point that makes him, like, you know, somewhat more difficult. Command the winds to blow, dealing 210 damage enemies in front of you. Enemies in the area are also pulled. So, as you can see, you see this area. So if you try to hit someone with this ability right here, you're not gonna pull them. But if I try to hit them right here, you can pull them. Basic. Boom. There you go. That's pretty much whole Susano's thing. You just kind of pull them. You just kind of pull them to you. Now, it can be dangerous at times, so I would watch out, but I would always watch out. So, now we're on to Susano's 3. Jet Stream. Throw a gust of wind projectile that stops on the walls or a first enemy hit, creating a whirlwind. So, boom. There you go. Also, what you can do with this whirlwind is you can also teleport to this whirlwind as you press R again, or 1 again. So like, let's say, like, oh my god, Jameer's running away. Ooh. Boom. Oh, I tricked you. I'm here. Boom, there you go. Easy peasy. That's what I like about Susano. So, and then we have his ultimate. Summon a Typhoon, which repeatedly deals 30 physical damage, 10% strength as it grows in size. After reaching full size, the Typhoon is launched in a direction you are facing, dealing 440. This is just, it's just scale based. It kind of, these numbers are kind of whatever. So, boom. It's going to deal damage as it grows bigger, and then you shoot it in a certain direction towards that enemy. So, that's his ultimate. But there's another thing. I have to wait for the timer to go down. You're going to have your ultimate grow in size, but you can also shoot it off early if you want to. That's what it really doesn't tell you. Does it really? It doesn't. Oh, it does. Reactivate this ability to fire Typhoon at current size. So if I wanted to activate the Typhoon, I could instantly shoot it once again, like just off the rip. So, now that I've showed you this, let me show you full Susano combo. Let me do this on Instacast. I'm kind of just used to playing him on Instacast, so it's a little bit harder. So, okay, that's kind of the combo. I know it's a little fast, so let me show it again. So, what you pretty much want to do is pull basic, 3, basic, 1, basic, 1, basic, 1. Just depending. If that doesn't kill, God, you're pretty much playing a tanky enemy. That should pretty much kill anyone besides like tanks. So, 1, basic, 1, 3, basic. Oh my god, I said that wrong. My bad. So, what you're pretty much doing is you're pulling them in with your 2, you're basic attacking them, you throw your 3 on them, you basic attack them again, and then you do your 1 combo of the basic attack in between. If that doesn't kill, you know, you use your ultimate. But you can honestly, like, you can start off with your ultimate with that combo. So, like, I start with my ultimate, do my combo, and that's killing, like, almost anyone at, like, high level. Like, level 20 end game. That's killing, like, everybody. Like, that's just gonna, especially if you have full build and you're up. That's pretty much killing whoever, like, Susano is pretty much who I play in ranked right now, so I've been playing him quite a bit, so. We're gonna go back. I think we have 2 more. We have 2 more gods left. It's already 30 minutes into this. I'm so sorry. But this is an ultimate guide, so I want to make sure you kind of... I'm sorry, already 30 minutes and I've not even done explaining all of them. They're going to add more guides as we continue to go along, and I could just make, like, guides just on those gods, but I kind of wanted to get in here and show, like, all the new players, like, how to play these gods that are in the game right now. Especially if you are wanting to play jungle, you have no clue what's happening. Like, what do I do? What do I build? Like, all this good jazz. Honestly, I might throw... You know what? Forget it. So, now we are starting with Thanatos. Thanatos is probably one of the cooler gods in the game. Also, if you play Thanatos, fuck you. But also a really cool god. Let me see, level 20. So with Thanatos is special from all the other assassins. As you can see, whoops. As you can see right here, he doesn't have a mana bar. That's because he does not, his abilities cost HP. Each one of his abilities costs HP. So, when you're in Conquest, you're going to start off level 1. You're going to start with his 3 first. Like, just level 1, this is what you start off with. But what you're maxing is his 1. His 1 does the most damage. It's just kind of OP, and you kind of just one-shot everyone later. And then you're going to max out his 3 when you can. And then you max out the 2. And then you level his ultimate when you can. Like always. Like, when it lets you level up the ultimate, you can. So, we're going back to Harvester of Souls. You revel in the death of your foes. Enemy gods at low health are revealed to you. Put like a little thing, you can see them on the map. Killing an enemy god heals you. Killing an enemy heals you, my bad. Killing a god reduces all your cooldowns. Your abilities cost health instead of mana. It kind of tells you right here. So let me show you this little mark that I was talking about. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, you see that? That's his little mark right there. So that he would be, like, no matter where your mirror is at on the map, I will see him. So, like, see, but I still see him. Like, even though he's all the way over there. Let's heal him up. And when his abilities cost damage, so let me go kill these things over here. And I get all my HP back. Boom, there you go. That's pretty much what he is. So he's kind of like the glass cannon of Smite, honestly. You're either smoking everybody and there's no one's touching you, and you're healing everything, or you're kind of getting smoked up. It also just depends. So, here's one. Fling a scythe projectile that deals 375 damage. You heal for 50% of the total damage. Guys take 10% of the max health as bonus physical damage. So, oh, let me get off of that. Let me get off physical cast. My bad. So, see, is one. It's just a straight line. You could chunk the scythe pretty far. I think you could throw it right here and this will hit. Oh no, it's wrong. They fixed that. Wow. Okay. Sometimes it doesn't say, but you know, his scythe goes pretty far. His scythe goes really far, and it does a lot of damage. This is like his main ability, and it also heals him for so much damage. So, his 2. You see, also it tells you down here how much HP you take. So I take 6, like throwing my scythe takes 6% of my health. So like, and I heal that back up with my scythe anyways. So here's my 2. Since death, becoming slow immune and gaining movement speed and penetration. You also deal bonus damage to run faster towards enemies at low HP. So let's get this. I'm over here. Look how slow I am. Let's look how slow I am. I'm slow as hell. You can probably see like 475. 475 right here. It says right here. Right here. I click this, and I am 589 chasing this guy down. Come here, Ymir. Boom, there you go. Easy peasy. So it's kind of like penetration and movement speed. And then bonus movement speed if someone's low HP. Okay, then you got your Soul Reap. Swing your scythe, dealing 300 and silencing. Silencing is a big thing for Thanatos. So let's just say, I don't know how to get like Ymir. I don't know how to get them to attack me, but Ymir has this thing where he can freeze you in a cone, and then you're stuck there. You're stunned for two seconds. If he was about to freeze, boom, silence. He cannot use his ability anymore. That's what silence does. Silence is really good, really strong, honestly, especially late team fights when you are like kind of comboing someone and then they're about to throw all their abilities on you and kill you. Boom, silence, get out of here. Also does extra damage and it hits in a cone, so you can hit multiple enemies with it. So, which brings us to Thanatos' ultimate. Thanatos' ultimate is kind of special, and then it's an execute. So you get to kill enemies. What execute is, you kill enemies at low health. Fly into the sky, then dive into a location, dealing 250 damage, 80% physical strength damage, and stunning the enemy's hit. Enemies at low health are executed instead. So let me show you the execute first. Boom, boom. Alright, gonna go up in the air. So if I land on him with this, it's gonna execute him, and he's just gonna instantly die. Boom. Bye-bye, Ymir. Like, there's just nothing you can do. That goes through Kepri ult. That goes through everything. The only thing it doesn't go through is Aegis, which is a relic in the game, which I can probably show you. Here, let me show you. The only thing that does not go through is Aegis. This is the only thing that blocks that. And they can also heal up. If they heal up past the threshold where you execute them, they don't die. But this is the only thing that blocks a Thanatos ultimate. There's also an item that I think gives their team Aegis, I'm pretty sure. I'm not for sure. There might be an item in the game that also gives Aegis. I know there's one that gives CC immune, but that's it. So, the main combo of Thanatos kind of just depends on what is happening in the game. So, if you're kind of running up on an enemy, and they don't see you, honestly, you kind of want to run up on them. Oh, well, I'm kind of used to, like, insta-casting. So, you kind of want to run up behind them. Basic side, basic thing. And that pretty much kills whatever. While you're doing that, you want to have your 2 up, though. So, basic side, basic. Boom. There you go. That's pretty much killing everyone. But there are going to be games where you're not going to be able to do that. And you're not able to just, like, sneak up on them or engage. So, what I would suggest doing, if that's happening, even if they're full HP, you don't always have to execute with Thanatos. You can always land on them, it stuns them, and then you side, and then boom. As I said, we read earlier, the ultimate does stun in the air, like when you land on someone. So if I just land on Ymir, he's stunned, and he's stunned for like what, half a second? It doesn't say. It stuns for 1 second. So there's another combo that Thanatos players love to do. They absolutely love it. Go in the air on an enemy. Boom, land on a basic, side basic, and then boom, boom, and they're dead every time. So, pretty much with all the gods, you kind of want a basic attack in between abilities. As you don't really have to right now. It's something you can be conscious of, like, later on, so you can try to learn now. So, basic, basic, boom, dead. That's Thanatos. So, now we have one more god, which is probably, like, in my opinion, the poster boy of Smite, and probably always will be the poster boy of Smite. We have a Thor. Okay, so now we go back to practice. Oh. Jungle, and then Thor. Thor is the latest one getting added into the game. He just got added recently. They're adding another assassin this next patch. Thor is pretty good. Thor's always been good. He always will be good. Just because of a certain few things in his kit. Thor can have harder things to hit though. If you're a newer player, it could be harder to hit his stuff. So I would watch out for Thor. Honestly, what I find really good with Thor is... Oh, whoops. Okay, my bad. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Okay, I'm kind of used to playing. So, no matter what, and if you're playing Conquest, you start off level 1, you are going to levels 3 first. That's the first thing you're going to level. Just to be able to, like, clear the, like, minion waves, like, over here. You're going to pretty much... I'll show you later. You're going to start over your 3 first. But the thing you are maxing is his 1. You're maxing out his 1, but you're starting with his 3. The second thing you're maxing is his ultimate, not his ultimate, his 3. And then the last thing you're maxing is his 2. So, and then you level his ultimate when you can, like I said, like I've been repeating, you always level his ultimate when you can. So, let's read his passive. Warrior's Madness. You gain strength for each enemy god near you up to 3. After using Berserk, Barrage, or Anvil of Dawn, you gain Thunderstruck. Now, what is Thunderstruck? Well, Thunderstruck... Mjolnir deals bonus physical damage. Thunderstruck can arc up to 2 nearby enemies. So, I'm pretty sure this works on, like, just minions. Oh, wow, I killed him. So I can't... Yeah, it does work. So that's Thunderstruck. When, like, his, like, little hammer is doing, like, lightning arcs. That's what Thunderstruck is. So... Throw Mjolnir forward, dealing 213 damage to enemies as it travels. When it reaches match range, it flings back to you. So, pretty much straight line. So, like this. It's going to go back and come right back to you. And you kind of want to hit enemies with both back and forth. The biggest thing about Thor is, when it comes back to you, it does extra damage. So, let's say, like, you kind of want to hit on the back more than you want to hit on the front. Wait, does it? Yeah, on the way back just does way more damage. You want to hit both of them, but hey, if you can't, I suggest hitting the back one. Tectonic Rift, slam his hammer on the ground, create a fissure, dealing 212 damage to enemies as it erupts. Enemies hit are also stunned. So, see, he creates a huge wall, and then if you hit them with the wall, they are stunned. And you also, if you press it again to get rid of the wall. So, like, if you press 2 again, boom, his wall's gone. So, you just keep on, like, I'll stun this guy forever if I want to. Oh, let's glitch out. What's going on? Okay. Okay. Berserker's Barrage. Spin, dealing 114 physical damage to enemies around you. You spin twice before unleashing a final cone attack that deals 131 physical damage to enemies in front of you. You are displacement immune. What does displacement immune mean? That's the first thing we've seen that. Displacement immune means you cannot be moved. If anyone tries to push you, pull you, to pick you up, throw you around, do the maraca, whatever the heck, you're not going anywhere. When you're in this, you're not going anywhere. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they do. The only thing I can really think of that will cancel that out is Herc Dash, Herc 1, because it stuns and then it pushes you. But, you know, it's whatever. Gain 3 seconds of Thunderstruck, causing his hammer to hit arcs. Now, we were talking about that earlier. So, pretty much with this ability, you just spin around in a circle. That's pretty much all it is. And then, finally, his ultimate. Now, with this ultimate, you go in the air and you can land wherever you want. And you land on them, stunning them. So we're going to read it. Flying to the sky. Choose a location to land, dealing 369 damage to enemies upon landing. Enemies hit are stunned. You are CC immune during this ability. Well, you're in the air. They can't hit you anyways. You're thunderstruck for 6 seconds after landing, causing hammer to hit arc damage nearby enemies. So, let's just say you're just the Thor. You're just a lonely Thor. Here's the combo that I use. So, kind of the combo that you want to use. And just like your basic thing, like it could be hard to, let me go ahead. He could be kind of like hard to do because I kind of like him on this guys. So you're gonna go slam him. That's pretty much his like basic combo. No ultimate. No ultimate. That's his basic combo. So what you're doing is you're doing them, you're stunning them, you're wanting them with your thing. And then as soon as it comes back past them. Past their body. You see what I did there? You see what I did there? As soon as it comes back... Oh, well, I fucked it up right there. My bad. It can be hard to do. You gotta do a little practice. I haven't practiced with Thor that much in Smite 2. As soon as it comes back, you wanna teleport to them. So you're right here in front of them. They're low HP. They're about to die. And then you kind of... Basic 3. That's kind of what you want to do with Thor. That's like his whole combo. Now, if you have your ultimate, there's kind of a different combo. If you are landing on someone... This is the combo instead. Land on them. Basic 1, basic ult, and then all that. So that was probably pretty quick for you. So let's slow it down a little bit. That was probably too quick. My bad. You kind of have to because you kind of want to get them. You want to be able to throw the hammer between the sun. So what you do is land on them. You basic them. You throw your hammer, and then while the hammer is throwing at them, you stun them. You basic again, and then you 3. That is gonna kill everybody, no matter what. I don't care who it is. It could be a tank. It could be whoever. Let's go again faster, guys. Let's go again faster. Well, I just fucked it up. I fucked it up. Okay, wait. I messed it up. My bad. Yeah. Okay. Let's go again. That's pretty much the entire combo. And right there, then and there. That's the entire combo. So, that's pretty much Thor, and that actually finishes us off with explaining all the abilities for all the gods and all the junglers you should be playing as a new player. I don't want to go through and explain all the like what's it called, like all the characters I told you not to play if you're a new one, and if you're not new, you should probably know how to play them. I kind of want to explain the ones that you should play. Just gonna go over it once again. Fenrir, Loki, Susano, Thanatos, and Thor are the ones I think you should be playing if you're new to the game. But we're gonna play this one conquest game. I'm gonna show you all, and this is gonna be the end of the video. I kind of spent an hour already just doing this video, which is kind of crazy. First video. We're gonna go with Loki.
There. Let's make
I'm gonna go with skin. I didn't go with skin in the tutorial on how to play Loki, but hopefully y'all don't get too. You know what? Just for you guys, I'll go base Loki. I like base Loki. I think base Loki looks cool as well. I really like his skins as well. The one thing about Smite is they make amazing skins.
Let's make this procedure.
Like, look at this skin. This skin's amazing. Like, this skin's amazing too. Like, all the skins are amazing.
Loki.
That's the one thing I can say about Smite. They make amazing skins.
Loki.
There's a lot of things I can say about Smite 2, but I'm not going to. This is a tutorial video. No gripes here. I'm having a fantastic time. Which I really am enjoying Smite 2. And, we're gonna see how this game goes. I don't see anyone that I know in this game, so hopefully it goes good. Hopefully it goes good. So, as soon as we load in, I'm going to kind of just explain everything. And then, you can kind of just watch me and kind of see, like, oh, well, he did this here. Why don't I do that here? Or, like, you know, trying to explain. Okay, we got to kind of throw sweats on the enemy team. Got a crazy new wall. But, we're going to get in. Oh, my God, we got a sweat on our team. A chalk. Okay, so, there are 2 ways to build. You can either auto build, or you can manual build. Now, manual build, you can do this if you're a new player. But I would suggest websites, like a website called Smite Sword is a really, really good one. I don't care what anyone else says. I don't care what anyone else says. You can use Smite Sword. So it's really good. Other content creators might shit on it. I don't care. It's good. Or you could auto build, where auto build, it will build the items for you. So I'm going to go manual build. And also, the relics. There are 3 relics you're going to go as a jungler. You're going to go Aegis, Purification Beads, or Blink. Honestly, all these are really good. I always go Blink. Purification is more of a, like a Susano or Thor, like, relic. It's really good. But it's... Blink is pretty much better for gods that, like, don't have an escape. So, I'm kind of just building my own build right now. You know, just doing my own thing. I can make an entire conquest guide right now, but I'm a jungler, so I kind of wanted to start it off with something I'm more comfortable with, something that I don't think I would be controversial with at all. Also, I will level the 3 for the newer players, so you can kind of see like what you would do if you're in a jungle game. I will level the 3 for you guys. I will max out the 3, and then we'll max out the 1, and then we'll max out the 2, and then we'll level the ultimate whenever we can. I don't know how many times I've said that, but it's probably quite a bit. Hopefully I can get like a little counter on how many times I've said that. I kind of sound like a broken record, and I apologize. But I kind of want to drill it into your head, like this knowledge, because I really enjoyed this game, and I want new players. So, the first thing as a jungler, you will start at your speed buff. The little yellow camp is your speed buff. What you start off there, and then you go to these little back camps called the artifacts. I don't know if you can see the map. You can see the map perfectly fine. Look on the map and see where I'm at. You want to do this exactly to start off. There are different starts to the jungle, so you might see different ones. Just do I don't know what the Zeus is doing. This Zeus isn't doing the right start, but just do the ones I told you. So there's 2 options when you do that. So you either, after you do that and get those 2 back camps right there, you can either go to mid lane and gank this mid laner right here, which is a good idea, and take his wave. Or if their mid laner is pushed back, you can also just grab this buff right here, which is a very good idea. It's a fantastic idea to do. I'll pick that up. Nope. So, now that you did that, now their jungler's gone, you either can gank this solo lane. This isn't word for word. Honestly, it kind of just depends. Like, this new wall's out of position. Yo, gank this.
Oh, my bad. I didn't see you. Oh. She's out.
Yeah. Okay. Honestly, the Smite community is very vocal. Hopefully they don't say anything crazy. I'm gonna just bless up and say. He didn't really see it, and we got our blink for that, so that's okay. So
true.
We can, you know, we got our blink there, so Chalk might be able to kill it right there. So since we did that, that's not technically a failed gank. Since Chalk might be able to kill her next time, like fight, she's not able to get out of there. So we got these back camps. Honestly, most of your experience is coming from all these camps on the map. The purple, the yellow, these 2 back camps, these 2 back camps, and then the red. All these are coming. I don't know what these guys are doing. Okay. That usually doesn't happen in games. We're gonna clear the way. You usually want to gank this. As I said, the game's kind of run through junglers. This is kind of just casual, so people are just kind of messing around. It doesn't really matter. So, another thing is you can do as a jungler, if you're ahead, you can always invade. I don't want them to say anything crazy, so I'm gonna let you this. I'm stuck. Ooh. Oh, I was muting! Leave me alone! No, I was muting! I was muting the people, man. That's kind of bonkers. That to me.
Killing spree.
You kind of, all your experience is coming through these camps right here. So, like, you want to get all the camps, and another thing you can do as a jungler is invade. Invading is a big thing to where you get the experience for the other jungler, but they don't get it because you're pretty much going to the jungle to take their camps. So, as we go out through the game, I might be able to invade. I mean, I just died there because I was trying to leave it. My game is cool. All your experience is going to be going through these camps. Like right here, I think they're going to go for the purple. We're going to gank this Thanatos.
Your left tower
kill here. We might get 2 here. I don't know. No, we don't. Oh, maybe.
Enemy missing middle.
Here comes their person. He's super low, unfortunately. So, since I was able to put a lot of pressure into this lane, I might be able to come and get this purple buff for free. Because there's not really anything they can do to like, stop me. Like, the Thanatos is back, but, like, what is the Thanatos gonna do? We just kind of kill him for it. The Thanatos do it. And the Bacchus is here to fight with us as well. But our Cupid dies. I missed that. I'm out of mana as well. But since we have so much pressure, I'm actually able to invade these buffs. Since I was able to create a lot of pressure in those lanes, I'm able to go into their back camps or their jungle camps and actually invade it. Another thing as a jungler. That guy seems to know where I'm at all times. But that's okay. I'm just kind of trying to explain everything. I don't know what the Zeus is doing. That guy is just hitting me at all times. Man, I even let him go that one time. Okay. You need to split waves as a jungler. Also, we have these teleporter things. You might be confused. You can actually teleport to lanes. You need to split waves as a jungler. Like, with your mid laner, your ADC, your solo laner. Like, you need to split waves. Because the jungler isn't only going to get all of his experience from the camp. You need to be able to split these waves. And if you can't, that's going to be a problem. Because you're going to get behind. Like, honestly, as a jungler, you're going to be at least under the level of the mid laner at all times. Because mid laner is kind of be fed a lot of experience. So you're going to be fed a lot of, you're going to need to take some of that, but it's fine. They're going to complain. I'm going to be honest with you. They always complain when you go in there. They're like, man, you didn't even do nothing. Man, I just ganked you. What do you mean I didn't do anything? I'm taking some of this. It's called jungle tax. I'm taxing you for my service. I have ultimate. I'm coming to gank this. She's probably going to ult here.
Enemy missing middle.
Oh, I got stuck in my ult. What the hell? This Zeus is not doing anything. The time's actually everywhere. I'm actually just getting ulted on cooldown because our Zeus just kind of doesn't want to play, which is kind of like a problem in Smite, unfortunately. Our Zeus is just laughing while the side is kind of just running around doing whatever he wants. I mean, he got a kill there, but you know, I'm kind of getting behind because he just wants to watch. I'm 0-3, unfortunately. And look, they're already complaining. Dude, we got so much pressure from it, it doesn't matter. We're here to explain. We're here to explain. They're doing really well. I was just gonna let them try to do. So, they're gonna go for this purple buff right here. None of my abilities are up, so I can't really fight it quite yet. My ultimate is up. But maybe I kill this Thanatos right here. Okay, boom. So I'm able to get that kill and that purple buff for the Cupid. Now, you probably don't kill Khepri here. I did quite a bit of damage, but I don't kill Khepri here, unfortunately, but we did get his shell down, which is really good. So, this is jungle tax right here. When I get a kill and I get him this purple buff, so I kind of just share the wave with them. And that's what you kind of have to do as a jungler. Also, as a jungler, you kind of want to focus objectives. It's kind of more of your, like, ADC support to kind of, like, call out the objectives and be in position to hit them. But you kind of want to be at every objective kill on the map. So, like, let's say they get Pyromancer, which is usually spawns right here. You want to be there. You want to be there, or you want to be, like, taking farm. You're always doing something as a jungler. You're never standing around doing nothing. Junglers is kind of very active role. I'm probably gonna die here because Fenrir can all me. Oh, he sucks. Oh, they're chasing the Cupid, so I could just. Oh.
That was your best trick.
Okay, that's Khepri. Okay. Oh, that isn't bad. Unfortunately, we got ganked, and their support was there, and our support wasn't there. So, you're always doing something as a jungler. You either want to be, so your whole point as a jungler is to kind of like stop the other jungler from getting up and getting a lot of kills while also farming up yourself and getting kills yourself. I mean, I'm not doing too well this game. This isn't really a good thing to like show, but that's just kind of because of this Poseidon that was kind of cringe about it. You know, hopping around with the Zeus, I didn't attack him, and then he starts attacking me out of nowhere. I might start just ganking this guy on cooldown. Because honestly, that's just kind of cringe to do, if I'm being honest. If I'm being really honest.
Your right tower is
So we're going to go gank this new wall once again. The chalk seems to be getting messed up by this new wall. You kind of also want to be there for your team's buffs as well. So like if your team is getting like messed up by like their laner or something, you want to be there for like their buff. Because the enemy team's also gonna try to invade, and it's kind of up to you to kind of kill their attacks.
enemy missing middle.
But you kind of want to be there for like their buffs or to take their buffs. The main thing of a jungler is buffs, as you can tell. I talked a lot about buffs. You are clearing out the camps and stuff for either your teammates. You can pick it up, but your main buff is the speed camp right here. So you're always going to be grabbing that one. You want that one to thing. Also, a new thing in Smite 2 is these camps actually level up the more you kill them. So the more you kill a camp, the more they level up. As you can see, the 2 like dots out of 4. Max level a camp to be is level 4. So you kind of want to... Oh, they took my speed. But you kind of want to get them as like as max as you can. I think I killed this guy. Oh, I didn't pick up that buff. Okay. Well, now we're to that. We call it an attack or gold fury. Since we just killed 2 people over there, we all run over there and get the gold fury. While they're grabbing that, I'm gonna grab this. Since we have pressure in this lane, once again, I can grab this. Oh, I didn't get it. Unfortunate. Cupid was there. But that doesn't matter. The main objective was to get the gold fury. You're gonna watch out for Poseidon here, though. Like Poseidon was super fast and he ulted it, but he kind of died for it because we were preparing to fight him there. But I don't know if we get this anymore. That's the lesson. Oh, what did I do? Oh no, we got that. Okay, they're fighting for it though. Oh, we got it actually. Nice job. Nice job, Miser. Okay, but I don't have an ulti for this. Another thing with Loki is... Oh, wait, he sees me. I might just die.
There lies the value of not being seen.
I didn't miss me. Boom. Easy peasy. So, another thing with Loki is his... When you kill someone with his 1, it actually resets. So let's just say this is an enemy god, like... Boom! I killed him with my I'm about to kill them with my 1. It's gonna reset all of its cooldowns. That's another thing for Loki that I also missed. I also missed the when you're Thor, you can also press your hammer again to teleport to your hammer, which is another thing that you can do with Thor.
Enemies incoming left.
When you're a jungle, you also have to be very careful about like if you get too far behind and you're not getting kills, you kind of play off of your teammates. You get your teammates killed. As a jungler, you are like a main source of damage you can do, but you can also play off of your teammates and like let them get all the kills and stuff. Like it's very important to it's a team game pretty much. Like you want your teammates to help you. See, we're up now. We're up 3,000 gold, as you can see at the top, because we won the fight and left, and then we also did really good. That was a close one. That was a close one. Okay, so as we just got another successful gank in the pocket. Now we gotta watch out because we can come and get attacked at any time. So we have to be. Oh, like that. I think Thanatos might be around. I don't
Enemy
see him in
ultimate
there.
down.
I don't see him in there. Okay. I think he might have ulted someone else. But as I explained to you earlier, that the Thanatos can see you when you're like really low HP, no matter where you are on the map. So Thanatos can see me right there. Another successful gank. So we're just getting the chalk up once again. The new wall was kind of like doing quite a bit of damage to him early, and we're able to get him up now to where he can start doing his own thing. He can probably start farming. I wasn't doing too well in the beginning, yes, that's true, but we're starting to bring it back now. We're up an entire level on the enemy jungler. So we're just gonna see like they ganked left lane, like unsuccessful gank because my jungle, like my dual lane's doing really well. Oh no, unless they just went back in, I'm coming with my team. Oh no, they might just kill him there. Nice job, team. See, now we can also probably get a double kill here. Bacchus has to watch out because he's low HP. So we're gonna kind of run here, and maybe we catch someone since Loki has like they don't even need my help. They're just good players. They're just really good players. Doesn't even matter. Also, another thing I should have done there with the chalk is I should have took some of his wave, but I didn't because I was too low HP. You don't always have to jungle tax. You know, it's kind of like a jungle taxing. Like, yo, kill this Poseidon mid. I just see him. He's right here. That's a gold one. Okay. It's kind of just like a thing. Oh, wait, I can fight this. It's kind of just like a thing that you do, you know? Like, this new wall's probably better. Oh, Thanatos is in there. Ooh. Okay, they killed the new wall there, definitely. Is she building tank? Okay. Okay, nice job, team. Nice job, team. That's what we like to see. The Cupid's actually doing really good. So, also, I'm doing really good, but most of... Ooh! Oh, the entire team invaded me! That's something I really expected right there. I didn't even see them there. But they invaded me. I still got the red, which is good, but I died, which is bad. So, once again, everything's okay. Our team is still up quite a lot of gold. We're up 4,000 gold. Because I've been able to like gank and get these lanes up. Like especially the dual lane. Like dual lane Cupid and Bacchus. Because me and Zeus have been there to fight these fights.
I made or made
which is a really good thing for them. And we kind of just started. At this point when you're a jungler, you kind of pivot from like trying to be the main carry to like let's support the team. Like I have a stun in my kit. I have a blind in my kit. Like let's kind of let's let them do a lot of work. Let's let them do a lot of the work. Like let's still be very active in these fights, but we can let them do a lot of the work. Like Cupid's got top damage right now. Like we still have to watch out for Poseidon. No, Poseidon's dead. So you can't even. Once again, jungler is always at the objectives. When objective is going down, you're there to grab it.
Tower is under attack.
So. Honestly, and also another thing as a jungler is, you kind of always want to look at your map. Like as you can see, I'm kind of looking at my map a lot. I don't know if you can tell from my eyes, but I'm always staring at the map to see like what's happening. Like so you see Capri just got pinged. He's like mid lane. I see what the buffs are up. Here's the Naga. Here's the Gold Fury. You're kind of just seeing like what's up. What can you can do. So in the position I'm looking at the map. They're chasing down a kill right here in dual lane. They're probably going to get that killed, and then we're going to go to Gold Fury. That's probably the play here. Since it's very easy to... Gold Fury is kind of like a big objective in Smite 2 now. Because you see these little things at the top. The Gold Fury now, every time you kill it, you get a permanent buff to your team. So you speed boost out of Fountain now permanently is doubled. Now since we killed one Gold Fury, now we have to watch out for Susano because Susano does quite a bit of damage and he can easily kill this. But he doesn't come and fight for it. So now that we killed two Gold Furies, nearby friendly minions take what the hell? Oh, he might predict me. No, he tried to predict me, unfortunately. Oh no, this is probably just a fight we try to run unless Zeus kind of... Oh, okay. Okay, the Bacchus got it. And he's laughing on him. Oh, that's kind of funny. Okay, I like to see that, actually. I don't like to see toxicity, but, you know, the Poseidon was pretty toxic. Kind of just, you know, killing me while I was doing when he was jumping with the Zeus. I mean, kind of deserved, if I'm being honest. But... So we're kind of going to go, you know, right now we're kind of in limbo. At this moment, we want to look to getting fire. They shut down our Cupid, which got them a little bit ahead, but we got the second Gold Fury. So we're kind of in limbo. We kind of want to kill New Wall and look for fire. Kill the New Wall beside and look to fire. That's pretty much a big thing that we want to do as well. Zeus has top damage. Nice shot, Zeus. I shouldn't have took his red. So also, each buff kind of correlates to like a role. So purple correlates to ADC carry, speed correlates to jungle, blue buff correlates to solo lane, and then red buff kind of correlates to
is under attack.
Mid lane. So I mean, you don't want to take their buffs, but you know, jungle is very important. Jungle is very important, and you want to also have your buffs as well. You can pick up multiple buffs in Smite 2. It used to not be like that. This guy's level 18, so I can So you kind of want to like look and see if your team. I'm gonna be honest, as a jungler, if you're doing good and like your mid is not doing good, take his red buff. You didn't hear that from me, but take his damn red buff. And they're gonna complain. Take their red buff. I don't care if they're doing good. I don't care if you're doing good. I'm taking your red buff. I'm doing good, so I'm getting the buff. Hopefully Cupid doesn't take my buff here. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. There's a lot of things you just kind of learn as you play. I think if you watch to this point of the video, you kind of got the basics of like almost everything in Smite2 Jungling. All of this is a lot of stuff I learned in Smite 1, which kind of like correlated to Smite 2. Which, oh, you see, like, look, our team's fighting over here. I'm not there, unfortunately. I went to go invade their camps. If our team is good enough for me to get there, I can probably take quite a bit of damage. You also want to farm whenever you can. You're always going to be down. Like, I'm level 17. Like, I'm not the highest level on the map. Chalk is the highest level on the map.
An ally has been slain.
Like, I'm here to kill 2 people, possibly.
Killing spree.
Oh no. Wall's a bad one.
An enemy has been slain.
I probably shouldn't have done that, but the Cupid missed. I didn't know the Cupid was there. I was going to kill the new wall. Our Bacchus is still fine, so we kind of traded 1 for 1 like that. I don't know where our Chalk went. Oh, he's still up there fighting. So, me and Zeus survived. Our Cupid died, which is bad. We could have went fire. The whole thing, as I was saying earlier, that was kind of like a fight for Fire Giant. Also, another kill for the boys. So, that's really good as well. We were kind of fighting for Fire Giant right there. And honestly, this game is like really well for showing like what you want to do. I know I didn't do good, like of course. I didn't do good in the beginning. That's because I was trying to explain it quite a bit. But this is like really good for showing like what you should do. Like not every game you're gonna pub stomp. You're gonna like kind of kick everyone's ass, you know, be that guy. You kind of need to know what you're gonna do when you aren't that guy, or you need to play like off your enemy team, or off enemy team, off your team. This is a team game. Once again, you can try to carry as much as you want. It's insanely hard to carry, and honestly, no games are ever just gonna be straight carryable, just like off the rip. You can. It's definitely carryable.
On my way.
It's definitely carryable. Like you always could carry it. Like you can get to the point where you can carry. You go to SPL, you be like the best player since Paul. Oh, like we gank. Let's calm down. That's what he gets for doing that shit I earlier. But Maybe you hop into Smite 2 and you just go crazy. You start going crazy in all these games. Oh, they're here for this. Okay, so we're fighting for this. Do I kill him still? Yep. And since I killed the Cupid right there, you see how my one kind of like see how my one kind of resetted, and I blocked him with my 2. Oh my goodness, I might be just the best Loki player on the planet. I might actually just be that guy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I'm not that guy. Help me, team! Buckets! They're kicking my ass! Help me! I'm dead here. There's no way. I got a little excited. I made a good play. I had made a good play and I started going crazy. I'm kind of an idiot for that one. That's my fault. But there's a lot of things you can do. Like as you just saw, I killed the Cupid with my 1, my little invis, like the I showed y'all the dot damage over time. I killed him with that, so when he had died with it, it had completely reset the cooldown numbers. And you can also, another thing is that you learn, you can also block like enemies with your 1. If you place it perfectly, they actually can get body blocked with it, and they're not able to walk forward. As you saw with the pepper, like that was just like a good play right there. And something that was shown. And it was honestly really cool to show off. But there's a lot of like, I can honestly sit here and tell you about a god all day. Like I could sit here and like explain a god to everybody all day, and there's still like small little details that I will miss about it. Because there's a lot of like little stuff you don't learn from a god unless you play them quite a bit. Like it's kind of hard to like really, get the hang of a god and like play them yourself. Like you don't really just learn that. I see my 1 was. Oh no, did he still die? So, like, there's just stuff you just don't learn as. See, okay, we're not gonna fight this since Zeus is dead. We killed the enemy jungler before he was able to get to that fight, so that could have been way worse. Oh no, the Bacchus died. So they killed the Bacchus, which is okay, because we were able to kill their jungler and trade in the jungle, kind of 1v1 kind of style. So. Now, honestly, the only person we have to worry about here is their Poseidon. Their Poseidon is putting in quite a bit of work. And here comes our shot to save the day. I don't think this really gets away. Maybe I can body block him again. Oh, no. Alright, boom. Okay, so honestly, there's not really much we can do. You kind of need your ADC to kind of get the fire giant, but as like a mid laner, a solo, and a jungler, we can get this tower possibly from like solo laner catching. And now we have mid Phoenix, or we can possibly get the mid Phoenix as well. I don't, since you're probably, if you're watching this, you might be a good player. You might be confused on like what's happening. This is a point of the game where we just kind of are ending it to win the game. We're kind of just ending the game at this point to win. So the whole point of Smite conquest is to kill this enemy titan right here. As you can see, right here. This is a jungler guide, so. This is a jungler guide. I can also make a conquest guide. Honestly, that might be easier. I kind of don't want to go into the nitty-gritty details of just conquest. I kind of wanted to explain it. Honestly, I'm just making this video from the love of the game. The love of the game, pretty much. I just love jungling. That jungling is my role and always will be. Actually, my main is coming. I know I probably said this early in the video, but my main is coming to Smite 2 in 6 days. So next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, my main is coming in Smite 2. I'm recording this on December 4th. So, I mean, when she comes to the game. Okay, also, since we have 3 Gold Furies, the 4th Gold Fury is a special one. It actually doesn't disable all structures. It kind of, what would you say? It weakens all their It kind of weakens all the structures on the map. It weakens all the structures, like all their structures, like this structure, like all these structures are weakened now. So they do less damage and they're easier to kill. Which is what happens when you kill 3 Gold Furies on the 4th one. It doesn't matter which team grabs it, that it will weaken the enemy teams. So let's say the Team Red or Team Chaos grabbed the Gold Fury right there. Our structures would have been weakened. Like this tower would have been weakened, this tower would have been weakened, this Phoenix would have been weakened. That's just how the Gold Fury works. But we still have the passive effects of like deal true damage to structures, gain protections when near a structure. We still have that. They do not. So Gold Fury is actually very important to grab.
Enemy team has
Oh.
destroyed the fire.
Oh, they actually got Fire Giant. What a good play, honestly. Also, another thing is, I probably didn't explain that though, you can actually cancel abilities. Why am I doing that? Oh my god. Why was that so loud? I'm sorry for your ears if you're watching. I hope the game isn't louder than me. It might. Oh no. I hope the game isn't that loud. It might be. Let's turn it down. I hope you've been able to hear me this entire time. If you're not, I'm probably gonna cry because I just recorded all of that. I just recorded all of that. I just recorded all of that. Unfortunate. Okay, now it should be a little bit. Let me actually turn it down in settings as well. I mean, it's kind of good that y'all get to hear the game. You get to hear the game. You know, you can like a good thing to do in Smite is listen for abilities. A lot of abilities have sound cues, kind of like Loki one, as you can tell. Loki one can actually go in biz. Oh man, you probably were hearing all that. You probably weren't able to hear me there. Unfortunate. I might have to record this. Sucks. That sucks so much. This is such a good game too. So a lot of things you can listen for sound cues and abilities. You can actually listen for sound cues and abilities. Alright, boom. Honestly, attack middle lane.
Your left tower has been.
So, another thing is you can also listen for sound cues, as you heard, like Poseidon crack, and you can listen when you for that, or like you can listen for certain abilities. Like Loki Invis is probably one of the most ones you can listen to, like one of the most notorious ones that people always listen for, because of just how like loud it can be. Just so, like how loud it could be, and like so. I don't know if we kill the Titan here. Unless we're gonna kill here. Ooh, I might die here actually. No, I'm fine. Oh wait, no, I'm dead. Unfortunate. I kind of pushed up too much, and well, I think my team gets left there. I pushed up too much. I distracted them for a little bit, but we probably shouldn't have pushed up there. Dang, this video is gonna be super duper long. Unfortunately, I'm so sorry about that. Hopefully, I don't have to record the. Hopefully I don't actually have to go in there and like re-record everything, because that would just kind of suck, I'm gonna be honest. That would just kind of suck, and if I do, I'm gonna kind of cry just a tad. I didn't really look to see. If I have to re-record it, I might just post it anyways. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Because I kind of turned down my mic to like a certain value, certain like thing, to where y'all could just hear me perfectly fine. To where it didn't sound like I'm loud in the video. Or maybe I just record it in another day. But hopefully we get out of this game here soon. So another thing is, as a jungler, late game, you are kind of looking for backline. You're kind of looking to grab the backline. You're never hitting the tank. Well, I mean, there are certain cases when you're hitting the tanks, like if they get out of position. So, the person I'm looking to kill here is the Poseidon, the New Wall, or the Cupid, or the Thanatos. Well, actually, not New Wall. New Wall's tanky. But New Wall's usually like a mid-80, like a mid. Never a solo laner. So, I'm looking to kill those guys so we can actually end the game afterwards. So you see how we were able to kill the Kepri, Thanatos, and New Wall, but we weren't able to end because they still had the Cupid and Poseidon. I'm lagging a little bit too as well. We weren't able to end the game because they would still do a lot of damage to us. Like, their Poseidon's really good, and he's doing a lot of damage to me. Oh, they're getting Pyromancer, but we're able to fight this.
Enemy team has destroyed the pirate. Shut down.
Alright, boom. I mean, there you go. Like, I think we just attack the Titan now. Like, actively just attack the Titan and we win the game. Because, we just killed both of their, like, main damage dealers. And the only thing that can really stop us right now is, like, if, like they get a pick on us or something along those lines. So, we kind of just... Oh my goodness, what was that lag? That is not Smite lagging, that's probably just me lagging. We're just here to kill the Titan. Even if I die here, it doesn't really matter, the game's ending and the game ends. So, you see, as a jungler, as that light fight right there, I ulted in on both the Cupid and the Poseidon. I was able to stun them, kill the Poseidon with my 1, reset my cooldown, and then able to go kill the Cupid to end the game. Which is really good, honestly. I think that was a good play. And we were able to finish the game. Bad start, good finish, you know. Yeah. Okay, so that was pretty much an ultimate guide to beginners, to like, anyway, ultimate guide to jungle in Smite 2. If you're thinking about trying Smite 2, I highly suggest it. I love Smite 2, honestly. I was a big Smite player. I love Smite 2, not because I'm a Smite player, but because I just think it's a really good game. It's in the alpha. It's still in alpha right now. It goes free to play in January, more than likely. There's going to be a huge Founders Tournament for Smite. It's going to go free to play in January. Anyone can buy it. Right now it's $30. But, little plug right here. If you want to try it for free early, there's actually a promotion going on in Twitch where you go and watch a Smite 2 stream for 1 hour and you get a Smite 2 access code for free. Completely free. And you just get to play it until January when it actually goes free. Just saying. Go and follow my Twitch. I stream Smite 2 quite a bit. I stream other games, but I mostly stream Smite 2. The link should be in the bio. Thank you guys for watching. I actually had a fun time recording this, kind of like going over the basics, going out my own mechanics, showing you exactly what you should be doing on every god in the jungle. There's a god coming out in 6 days. I might just make a whole video about her. She's my favorite. I said this multiple times. I might just make an entire video about her. But thank you all so much for being here. I hope all y'all have a fantastic night. And I will see you next time.